Hello, everybody. Hello, good to see you on and good to see you on, guys. Hello. Now it's nice to be here. Just give me a quick second, guys. But it's nice to be here in Tehran, and yeah, really looking forward to this one. You know, I haven't been in the Middle East in a very long time, like flying. So it's nice to be here to, you know, just to get to see what this part of the world has to offer. And yeah. It's been a like I said, it's been a long time. So I'm gonna um yeah, I'm gonna see how it is, how it's like. So just give me a quick second here, guys. And yeah, we're gonna be getting the show on the road. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the cockpit. I'm gonna get into the cockpit so you can pretty much get ready. All right. So there's a F-runs here. It seems like the F-run is a Concorde at the moment. The other aircraft's already left. So I'm over here down here, and this is my aircraft today. I'm at standard 126, Qatar 493 call sign, and we're flying the Max. I know these aircraft always have a bit of issues, but yeah, we're flying the Max today, guys. And I'm gonna get everything all set up just not too long from now. So yeah, guys, really looking forward to this one. I'm not gonna lie, really looking forward to this one. You know, I haven't, like I said, I haven't been in this part of the world in a while, so flying in this part of the world. So yeah, I'm gonna see how it is. At the moment, I'm using, as you already know, the VisualXP for my atmospherics and live weather, and well, just slightly behind, obviously. Well, not slightly, but behind time because you know, we want to see how it is more or less in the day of Tehran. So yeah, guys, yeah, I'm gonna head into the cockpit and then get everything all sorted out for this flight. All right, guys. Yep. All right. So first thing first is to the battery. We're gonna get the standby power on, and I'm here with my partner here, but he's not doing anything today other than just be watching, observing what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna get the ground power on. We have but I think the chocks is well, we don't need chocks, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna get the ground power on. So yeah, the ground power is on, and we're gonna set everything pretty fast so that we can get out of here. This aircraft tends to have a bit of issues, so we're gonna work with all the issues that it's gonna bring for us today. Yeah, so all the issues that it's gonna have, we're gonna work with all of them today. So yeah. Yes, guys. I ain't gonna lie, but I like to fly in X-plane all the time. I just feel like X-plane is really nice. I know not everybody likes to fly in X-plane, but I like X-plane though. I like new challenges, I like new things, and I feel like X-plane is so much easier to navigate around. Anyway, so we're gonna get the nav 1 and then nav 2 on. Okay, so that's that set. I already sent in my flight plan, so all I have to do now is just to get which I'm gonna do now. So slightly wrong Iraq. Well, it's 240. I was also updated, but I didn't. So that's alright. It's not too far. OIIE. A bit too ahead here, and we're gonna get nav 1, and here we go. So I have a company route, so I believe it's OIIE to OTHH. HH, I believe, or is it 01? I have to double check. I can actually check. Oh, I think you have to put OIIE and then put OTHH. Oh, OTHH. Why does it keep clicking? And then I think it's flight plan request, which is gonna take it from Simber. Sorry. I think I sent it. Did I send it? I can actually double check to see if I actually did. If I didn't, then I can always like Simbrief it. So let me see if you load, press load. If that's gonna give me the. Oh yeah, it's not. It's it's using a flight that I already had from previously. Okay, so let me do it again. OIIE. Oh jeez, why does it keep doing that? OIIE. See, it keeps pressing it. OII. Oh, it's like my mouse just wonked today, isn't it? Yeah, like my mouse just wonked today, man. We've had it's just two O's. Like, what are you doing? What? Oh my god. Why it keeps doing that? It keeps pressing two of it. There we go. And let's see if that actually gets. Let's see if it actually gets it now. I hope it does, but all right. So let's see if it loads. If it's gonna load this time around. I think it will. There we go. 193. Yeah, because what happened is that I had to just put in the I had to send it through the Simbrief loader, but I didn't press it. But I have it on now, so we have that all on. Oh, here we go. Here are the legs, and we're gonna press activate. All right, so we have that all set. I'm just waiting for the IRS lines. We're gonna take normally it takes about 7 minutes. I think 4 more minutes to properly align. Alright, so we already have all of the other things here on. We're gonna get window heat, trim air. It's very hot, I think. Oh, what temperature is it right now? It's 25, so it's pretty standard, so that's okay. The air France is still on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the air stairs, and yeah, the other doors. I'll put like the forward cargo loader. I'll put the aft cargo loader, and what's that? The aft cargo tug. Not sure what that is, but we'll see what it is. The loaders. Okay, yeah, whatever that is. We'll put forward loader. Yeah. So let's go outside. Let's see what that does. And oh, there we see. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But you know, I actually forgot to put the doors open. So we can put the forward cargo doors open. We can close the service door because you don't need the service door right now. Forward cargo door and aft cargo door is now open. All right. So here we go. Beautiful, isn't it? Very beautiful, isn't it? Oh wow. Yeah, that's mental. That's sick. I like this picture. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Sure. Yeah, that was wonderful, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So guys, yeah. It's like I said, it's always nice being in a different part of the world. And I think this part of the world I probably enjoyed a little bit more. I'm using AutoOrtho XP. Sorry, the AutoOrtho, sorry. So that's why we see the outside, the whole terrain and everything obviously looks different at the starting of the stream. So there, friends. Yeah, so there, friends look like he's getting ready to depart. I think we might probably watch his departure. We might. But I'm using default scenery here at Doha, so okay. So yeah. So we're in ground power at the moment. We're getting everything all aligned, so we got and we'll put the yaw dampers on. Okay. And we'll see what the ATIS is for today. And the ATIS is did they just Tehran just actually went offline. Yeah, they actually just went offline, but I had it before. So the departure is running 29 right, transition is 110. The temperature is 26, dew point -6, QNH 1019. So I'm gonna set that. QNH is a 1019. Alright, so let me change this around. 1019, 109 for 3,200 feet, is it? Let me change this one as well. 1019. There we go, on the co-pilot side. And the runway for departure is runway 29, alright. So I think he's probably departing by now. Is he? Alright, so he's departing right now. So let's look at his departure here, guys. It's a Air France Concorde, guys. Wow. Going through, we'll go for his V1 speeds and then rotate very soon. I wonder if he's in X-Plane or if he's using Microsoft. Well, normally the Concorde doesn't take off that way, but here he is. It's obviously it's a glitch, well, not glitch, but yeah, that looks okay. But it looks like he's taking off pretty low at the moment. Oh, I wonder if he's using Microsoft or if he's X-Plane. You can see look at the whole sloping runways and stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and here we go. I said Air France because that's not Air France. AFL, whatever the call sign is. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna head back into the cockpit. So here's the aircraft right there. Yeah, Qatar. So we're going Qatar from Tehran to Doha. It's really nice to be in the Middle East. I know the airports here are so different, but it's really nice. The Qatari people as well. So, a land full of oil and a lot of. I mean, despite all the issues in the world right now, but Qatar, Qatar has a lot. A lot. But I'm not in Qatar right now. But I'm going into Doha. At the moment in Tehran. I really like the delivery for Qatar though. Yeah, so they have the just spinning here a little bit, the engines, obviously the winds. But anyways, let's get into the cockpit and let's continue the rest for the of the flight. So the departure is, let's get the departure runway, like I said again, was runway 29 right. Okay, so 29 right, that's all set, and is the EVA free of departure. Let me just confirm if it's either. Alright, it is. So the flight plan is set, everything is inside, so we just have to change the fuel. And yeah, so I'm gonna head back here, go into the weights and balance. I'm gonna show you guys what the flight is for today with the AVITAB. So this is the flight, an hour and 45 minutes long. We're going to flight level of 340 today, costing next 47. hour and 45 minutes, guys. Yeah, so how many passengers do we have on board today? Passengers are 111 passengers, so that's all right. But the fuel is 10.0. I have 10.4, so I don't need to upload. I already have fuel, so that's okay. But I have to change the payload. Payload is 12.3. Let's see what I do. 12. All right, let's put 200. Let's see what the changes the zero fuel width to. So the zero fuel width is 54.6. At the moment, 54.2. So yes, we did actually have to put a little higher. I'm gonna put 12,400, and that should probably change that just by about a couple. 54.4.6, so not too bad, and it looks within the range, so that's all good. Right, it's within the range, so that's all good. All right. Yep, so that's that. The flight plan is already in. Put flight directors 1 and 2 on, and so if you guys wanted to see what the flight looks like, I'll get my ACAS up, but this is the route that we're doing today, and I'll show it to you on an ACAS, not to just now, which I'm loading up now, so you guys can have an idea as to where we're going to be passing over and stuff like that. Yeah, but I see the winds is not going to be much of an issue for us today. And yeah, so this is the flight that we're doing today. So I'm just going to go back to the main page. So pretty much everything is all sorted out. So just to get the speeds and everything, and then yeah, ready for basically for takeoff and stuff like that. So I'm using the Max today. We're going to talk a little bit more about the Max a little later. So I'm going to start the APU since we're going to be getting out of here pretty quick. We're not going to be wasting too much time here in Tehran. And yeah, so we have everything all set here. Since fuel is on board now, we put the seatbelts on. Sorry. All right, and we're going to flight level 350. So I'm just gonna update the altitude 350, and that way now we'll have good pressurization within the aircraft. Okay, so yes guys, so just yeah, just gonna get the rest of the stuff sorted out, and we'll get moving. Alright, so we're gonna put the oxygen test, do the oxygen test, make sure we have enough oxygen. We'll have to close the doors, we get all our paperwork and stuff. We're gonna close the doors, and then make sure everything is all closed. Press deny, and yeah, so I'm gonna see if there's ATIS again. Actually no, there is no ATIS, so that's okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna put Unicom 122.8 in the event of anything. Okay, so 122.8, and we're gonna take ATIS of we'll just put down to anything. I'll put that on TA, so that's on TA. And yeah, this aircraft tends to have a bit of issue because this is the mod, so you're gonna find some issues in there. So we're gonna take out the air stairs. Imagine all the doors are getting closed, like all the tugs getting removed. That's the outside for the baggage and stuff. So there we go, the air stairs getting removed. So we're keeping the GPU since we haven't gotten the APU. So now we get the APU. So the APU is now online. So because we have APU power, so we're gonna get APU gens, making sure it all works. As we have to check everything, especially with this mod. And yeah, so So here we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna put up this a little bit so that you guys can hear a little bit of the aircraft. Okay, so here we go. Alright, and we're gonna get the packs. Oh, it was already on orders. Sorry, it's on auto. The doors, you can see the doors is open. So we're gonna go and close that right now. So let's go and close the cargo doors 1 and 2. So this is gonna get closed. Did I just press it? Oh, there you go. Sorry. There we go. And now that's gonna start to close. So you see that start to close. So now, so all the doors is closed. The doors close, and gonna get ready to. We're gonna close the forward door as well. And at the moment, nobody here in Tehran, so I'm just gonna. I'm just getting the ACARs open here, guys. Yeah, I'm just getting the ACARs open. So once I get the ACARs open here, then you guys will be able to see see where we're going today. Yeah, so I really like to fly. I'm not gonna lie, I like to fly. I always wanted to be a pilot as well too. So hi Kim, how are you? Shout out to you, Kim, shout out to you. For anybody on the stream, shout out to Kim. She has a page, YouTube channel and all. Kimmy Kim. Do have a look. Do have a look through. You're gonna get a lot of exciting content there, guys. I've been on it so many times. Yeah, guys. So do have a look through. Alright, guys. So let me just get the ACARs there so that you guys can see where I'm headed today. And normally I like to file with my virtual airline on my. So yeah, so I'll show you on screen what I'm doing right now. And this is where we are right now. And we'll be going, as you can see, taking off whether left or right. You see there's a lot of buildings. There's buildings here, or at least there's cities here. Cities either on departure here, which that's the direction most likely we're going to be taking off from. And heading down this direction. So and then afterwards we're going to be going to down this direction, and then pretty much passing some cities on the left, and then going down. I can't speak that language, so I'm not even too sure the names, but you'll see a lot along the way, and then getting into Doha. Yeah, so I can't speak that language, guys, sorry. Alright, so I'm gonna head back into the cockpit. Sorry, not head back into the cockpit, head back to the next screen so that we can focus more on the aircraft. Alright, so since we're gonna do the before start procedure, making sure everything's all checked. The door is a left forward opening, so one of the doors is still open, which is this one. So this one's gonna get closed, and I see the lights went off. So you're gonna pressurize the hydraulics, making sure everything is not in any position that would affect. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get the anti-collision lights on. Actually, I have to get the what the elevation is for Doha, which is 15. So that's the pressurization part checked. I'm gonna put the chims, and since we no longer need the ground power, I'm gonna go onto ground and disconnect the ground power. Alright, so I'm just getting the performance here. and the takeoff performance for, let me see, what does the performance say here? Alright, so I'm gonna put the 0 fuel right here, and then we have to fill out the rest down here. So it's a 47, 47, no, not 400, 47, and the reserves is free. Oh, what am I doing? Reserves is free, and then the cost index. Why did we put 47 over there? It's supposed to be 47 as the cost index. Are we going at 350? There we go, and that's all set. And yeah, so I'm gonna get the takeoff performance. Performance page, and the gross weight is 64.8, but takeoff weight 64.6. So let me see, what does that give me? Optimum, anti-ice off. With 2.9 left. Is it takeoff? Okay, so that gives me flaps 1, takeoff 2. Alright, so let's get flaps 5 instead. Flaps 5, takeoff 2. Well, we'll get flaps 1 then. Take flaps 1, flaps 1, takeoff 2. Takeoff 2, and the performance is going to be 3.0 on the cell. 3.0. There we go. And then flaps 1, and then CG. That's all set. And 145 or 145. And 151, so that's all within one notch. So that's what we have here, and we'll go all the way up to 350 since we don't have ADC at the moment. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna put 350. 3334. There we go. 350. Runway heading, and we're gonna get the. I'm gonna go to the AVITAB, and I'm gonna go to airports, and go OIIE, and then we're supposed to get some chats from here. And no, actually it doesn't on this part. So I mean, I can always show you guys my JeppView chart to know what flight we're doing. So I guess I can show you guys that as well. So what the departure is going to be like. Since I have it in here, the departure, and is the EVA. I see the EVA free Gulf departure. Okay, so yeah, that's I'm just making sure everything is all checked. So everything is all good, looking at the box and making sure everything is all good. And the cruise wind, actually, we should put the cruise wind as well, just so that we can get a better, accurate figure for the wind, for the flight in terms of the arrival. So 25022, 25022, 25, oh, 25. Why does it keep sticking like that? Here we go. Verify the takeoff speeds. And oh, there we go. All right. So yeah, so I'll get the departure for you guys to see. Yeah, I'll get the departure for you guys to see. And it's gonna be the, like you said, the EVA. Okay, so let me go on the screen so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is the departure. Which is, where is it? Departure. EVA free golf. Is that the departure? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. EVA. Okay, so the departure departure here. Yeah, I think that's it. Is that the EVA? Let me just confirm that. Because I had to make sure. EVA free golf departure. EVA free golf departure. Alright, so that's the departure. Route of runway 29 left. So we're gonna turn left to IKEA VR, then left IKEA radial 275 to Russ VR. Turn left Russ 201 and to EGVEL, and then climb to flight level. So they want us to depart straight out. We're gonna turn. Oh, this is this direction actually. So I think it's to climb straight out, and go straight out. Then we're gonna make left, continue, and then turn. That's what we're doing, right? So, and then so we're gonna straight out, turn around, and then continue turn that way, and then go down here. Sorry. So that's the departure that we're doing, as you can see here. Right, so we're gonna be doing just that. So you guys just saw that. Okay. Alright, so we're pretty much ready, and we're just gonna get the ground pushback. So we had to push back to the right, since we're taking off from the runway 29. There we go.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
And yeah, getting ready for departure, almost ready for departure. So yeah, we're getting closer and closer. I mean, this aircraft tends to have a bit of issues here and there, but hopefully it works today. So 151, so we're gonna put 151 plus 20 knots. 151 plus 20 knots. 151 171. So that's all good. All right. It's a Boeing 737 Max, guys. The 8 Max. Everything is all set and ready for departure. Hopefully,
Okay. All doors and
hopefully
hatches
you guys
ready to connect.
you guys are waiting for this flight, like I am as well. Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, I really like flying. And I just wanna see more of Europe. More like the Middle East. Sorry. Yeah, 'cause I haven't been here in a while, like flying on this side of things in a while. So looking forward to this. So they're just connecting the ground, the tug. So once the tug gets connected,
Connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
so see they're ready to push back. So we're gonna release the brakes,
Starting push
and we're gonna
and
start the
engine.
clock now. And right, so we have everything ready for startup. So we're gonna remove the packs 1 and 2, and then we're going to press engine start number 2, which is gonna give us press. So you see N215. Yeah, so it's gonna rise. This is the engine we're starting here now, engine number 2. And when it reaches to about 25, which is 18, 19, 20, 22, monitoring. And then we're gonna put engine controls. There we go, engine controls 2 on. And here it is. So let's get a little bit of that sound so that you guys can hear that. All right, so that's engine number 2 just started, and I'm gonna start engine number 1. Engine number 1 start. Yes, guys, and I'm using the AutoOrtho as well today, so that'll be nice. Engine number 1 getting monitored. Oh. Monitoring. 25. There you go. Nice. Engine 1 starting up. All right. All right, so that sounded really nice. So yeah, here's engine. Both engines are on now.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Both engines are on, guys. And yeah, so we're gonna put the parking brakes on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And since both engines are on, so we're gonna put the ground power, the generators 1 and 2 on. Put the APU off. Packs 1 and packs 2 on. I'm gonna put to isolate and the auto and the APU APU bleed. You're gonna put that off. I'm gonna disconnect it and go to hand signals, and we will get probes 1 and probes 2 on, making sure everything is all good. Let's check the oxygen, the temperature, making sure we regulate temperature. It's just about 24 degrees, so that's all good. So it's regulating the temperature really nice. Now we're gonna do the
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
now,
Signal on the right.
so we're gonna
Next
do
time, have a
the
safe flight.
flight controls check. So we're gonna get a rudder left and a rudder right. Okay, and then we're gonna get elevators. Elevator full up, that's all check. Full down, that's all check. Ailerons left, that's all check. And ailerons right, that's all check. So everything works. Everything seems to be working perfectly. Right, so my controls are working perfectly. Everything's all good. Alright, so let me put the trims. And the trims for the aircraft is 5.25, so we're gonna put some trims there. Okay, so that's all good. So we have trims. Alright, so we're pretty much ready for taxi. So we're gonna put the taxi lights on, put the engine start to continuous. So that's for continuous relight in the event of takeoff. Any malfunction, you can start the engine. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. I have a few views for you guys here, a couple of views here. So we're gonna release the brakes and we're gonna start the taxi. Yes, guys. So hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy this. I know I haven't been in Doha or that part of the world in a while, so really looking forward to it actually. Really looking forward. Got a couple of views for you guys here. Wow. I'm using the AutoOrtho as well, as you guys know already. Like I really like to use the AutoOrtho because it gives me so much more 3D, well, not 3D, but like photo scenery. So yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys where we're at right now. Let's follow, and here you see taxiing down. Okay, So we're going down to this spot, and taking off runway 29 on left. Right, so that's what we're doing, and we're going on kilo. Right. Yes, guys. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, going a little too fast here now. Yeah, really looking forward, you know. Sometimes I just have to I realize with my VisualXP these days, like sometimes it has an issue where the weather tends to be a bit off. Just a little bit, but I'm using the advanced package. So the ultimate package, so should be alright. Yeah, hopefully it should keep up. Alright, so I'm just gonna get outside view. Yes, guys, so you know, like I say, I always fly you know, with Explain as well. So I really like Explain, the way everything is so easy to navigate around. You know, you can do things very seamlessly in Explain, and I think that's a lot easier for me, I find, than oh, let me see. Oh, shit, I was supposed to go the other way. Can I pass it? Can I even pass it? I think I can. Let me check to see if I can. I think I can actually. Yeah, and then yeah, actually you can. So obviously you can see there's an issue with it because here over there you can see the runway, and then sorry, the taxiway, and then there's slightly, obviously there's some issues there, but it's all default anyway, so you'd expect the default to have some sort of issues here and there. Yes, so we're getting ready for departure, and yeah, really looking forward to that. So like I said, for the departure is going to be straight out. I'm going to make a left turn, continue left turn, continue climbing, and then we're gonna, all right, so I still have to make a left, all right, up here, because we're on a full length takeoff, because since we have to go very high on this departure. All right, so yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to that. Not gonna lie, really looking forward to that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, with this max, you can actually change the screen, so I can do it that way and then focus more on my screen. All right, and we're gonna go left. Traffic lining up runway 29 on left, terrain traffic. I said terrain, I mean Tehran. Okay, so going on the runway, so we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna get flaps actually as well. We can show that our flaps is all good. Oh, and it's supposed to be flaps 5 for departure. Yeah, really looking forward to this one, I ain't gonna lie. But hopefully this doesn't crash or anything like that. I know like the plane tend to have some auto throttle issues as well, so sometimes, yeah, like I say, you get some auto throttle issues with this plane sometimes when I've flown it a couple times. So hopefully this time we don't have any issue at all. So I'm just gonna confirm that everything is okay. So yeah, everything is all good. Okay, all is checked. Let me see. All right, all is checked. So we're ready for departure. All right, guys. So I'm gonna press the clock, increase the throttles forward, and then I'm gonna press toggle. So I'm gonna put stick forward on the power, stick forward on the yoke, and here we go. Oh, guys. Tehran. Tehran. So that's 60 knots. There you go, 70 knots. Going to be 100 knots, and then we'll move some of the forward pressure. 100 knots. There you go. And reaching to V1 shortly. And V1 rotate. There we go. And oh. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Oh, well, that was not cool. Gear up. Alright, so just gonna trim the aircraft. There we go. I can show everything is all good, and then we're gonna get LNAV and VNAV as well. LNAV and VNAV. So wow, gorgeous guys, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, man, gorgeous guys. All right, so I'm gonna put the autopilot on. Absolutely, and get flaps 2. Wow, gorgeous guys, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous guys. Not gonna lie. Flaps 1. Wow guys. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah guys. And then we're gonna get flaps up. Wow guys. Oh my god. Like I'm enjoying this. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you know, this is like I said, Tehran. Obviously, you're not gonna get some issues because you know this part of the world doesn't have too much good data to be able to get a good photo. So you're gonna get some because you know it's all satellite, and yeah, wow, wow, guys. Yes, guys. Wow, climbing up, climbing out. Oh, yes, guys, you know, really, really enjoying this, I ain't gonna lie. You know, really, really enjoying this. This departure here, I know, into Tehran. Wow. Going into Doha, and I'm using the AutoOrtho. You know, so look at the AutoOrtho. You know, I find it's doing a really nice job. You know, and yeah, it looks really, really nice. I mean, even if it's not high res, but it's better than default. You know, default obviously doesn't make it look that great, but yeah. So here we are, we're passing over the airport. Hamad, I think is the name. Is it Hamad? Is the name of the airport Hamad? I can actually check. Um, is Imam? Sorry, not Hamad. Hamad we go into. So Imad. But yeah, you see the airport here, guys? Wow. Hey guys, so there's the airport. You know, we're passing back over the airport, climbing out. You know, climbing out to 9,000, passing 10,000 feet. No? Wow. Passing 10,000. Yeah, passing 10,000 now. So see, and we're gonna put standard, and we're gonna put standard up here as well on the co-pilot side. All right, so we just keep climbing because I guess they want us to climb pretty airspace. If we saw what I put this landing lights on off, as well as the engine stats coming off as well. But yeah, guys, so Hamad, no, Imab, sorry. Imab. So I'm just gonna put a direct to now, and so we can go direct to Eva. All right. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, guys, this is Imam. Wow, wow, wow. You know, I mean I mean, even if the auto doesn't look high res, but I'm running as well in the background. Um, SFD Global. Yeah, I'm running SFD Global, but um it's not for this part of the world. Like, I mean, the SFD Global is more towards Doha. I can actually show you guys. Um, right. So if I head here and you go here, you'll see that, as you can see here, uh, at the moment we're about here. So somewhere around here. So going into Doha, then we'll see more of the, or getting towards closer towards the shoreline, then you'll see more of the SFD. What the SFD does, I mean, based on how I have it, is I just changed I actually just activated just the Autogen buildings, the forest, and I think the other one I think is which other one was it? Which other one did I have? I can actually check it out. Yeah, I have the Autogen, I have the landmarks, right? I have the Autogen, the landmarks, and the forest on. So that way now you guys can see more of the SFD Global in action. But look at the Doha, guys. Like, it's incredible. Not Doha, Imab, the Imab, which is well, Tehran area. It's incredible, guys. It's absolutely incredible. You know, it's incredible. Even if it's not high res, I mean, I can always try to update it, but it's incredible. You know, it's really, really incredible. I know these aircraft sometimes tend to have a climbing out tends to be a bit of an issue. This aircraft, so yeah, yeah. Sometimes I have a hard time climbing. Normally, you climb at 1,008, but when you climbing at 1,300, so you can tell. I mean, we're going very fast. Generally, it climbs out normally at 270. So I guess based on the speeds, that the angle of climb would be different. So I can actually check how long it's going to take us to reach top of climb. Top of climb would be 17 minutes, or it's supposed to be 17 minutes. So right now we have 7, so we have 10 minutes. Let's hope, let's see if it actually does climb out in 10 minutes. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie, this part of the world looks really, really nice. Yeah, this part of the world definitely looks nice. Definitely looks nice. Yeah, definitely looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so just climbing out here, just climbing out, you know, and yeah, I'm having a good time, you know, doing this flight. Um, yeah, so yeah, climbing out on 19, but we're not going too high at the moment. Right now, I mean, obviously, like I said, the aircraft tend to have some issues, but look at the scenery, guys. Look at the scenery. Look at the scenery, guys. You know, I mean, it's just crazy, you know, how nice the scenery looks. Yeah, look how nice the scenery looks, guys. Uh, like, I'm already feeling like I'm in love with how nice the scenery looks. Yeah, yeah, everything looks so wonderful, guys. You know, so wonderful. Like, you know, everything just looks so much better now. Like, it's not even a lie. Like, it just looks better. Yeah. Returning. Yes, guys. Oh, just give me a quick second there. Right. So yeah, it's been wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, it's been absolutely wonderful. You know, coming, coming out, and yeah, it looks great. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be taking many pictures. Guarantee you, many pictures. And yeah, I think it's really nice. You know. Uh, look at this part. Uh, okay. Yep. I mean, obviously the resolution will go up and down based on what parts, you know, obviously the internet as well, internet speeds and different things. But generally, you know, let me put my visual, let me update my the VisualXP. Let me see. I mean, it always changes, but I'm gonna press apply. You know, yeah, so you can always change the weather as well. But obviously, this part of the world generally never really have clouds. I guess because like there's not much of production. You know, when you have like factories and many things like that, you tend to get a lot of like weather Then you have just dust. It's gonna be more like dust storms or stuff like that. You know, but yeah. Looks so much better, you know. Yeah, you know, oh, this part of the world, man. It's just wonderful. I'm already feeling like I'm already in love. Like I want to come back here as many times as I can, if I get a chance to. We're climbing out very slow though. So yeah, that's the issue. The aircraft is obviously the performance for this aircraft, because of the way the mod is, you're gonna get a lot of performance issues. It has been 17 minutes and you see we're just at 22,000. So what I'm gonna do is well, first of all, I already have the winds already. But you see the aircraft is just climbing just about 600 feet per minute, which is not a lot. So what I'll do is I'll try to increase the angle. So I'll press climb and I'll get the maximum rate that we can climb at, not angle. Alright. And it says it will be a climb at 250 knots. And yeah, max rate. There's max angle. Let's look at max rate again. What's the difference? Press erase. We'll climb at the max rate. Okay. This is wonderful, man. So that's why, I guess that's why I know the mountains and everything. So if you based on the direction, actually not the direction, it's just based on Doha, the controls. So let me Doha, IMA controls, like they want you to climb within the space, and yeah, making sure that because there's obviously there is terrain which is around well 9,000 feet, not too far on the west coast of the west to southern coast. So you know they want you to climb out, get enough performance, and yeah, and then afterwards they're gonna change. Then you're gonna head to your destination. But this part of the world has a lot, you know, very high, you know, mountains as well. It might seem flat, but there is mountains. I mean, mountains is the elevation is pretty high, so the performance is not going to be great. I think Imam elevation, I think, is about I can actually check it out. Let me see. What's the airport's elevation here? I mean, you see an elevation of 3,250 feet. Yeah, that's pretty high. Yeah, that's pretty high. I mean, this is pretty high, yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why this speed, why the aircraft keep going up and down, like, insane airspeed low as well. Let me see if I put climbs, if I put 310. Let me see. Yeah, because normally. Yeah, because it's not supposed to be going so low. Like I said, you know, you're gonna expect that this aircraft is going to do that. It's gonna have a lot of issue with the speeds and stuff because you know the performance of this mod is not. Yeah, the performance of this mod always have an issue, and it seems like it's just hard for the aircraft at the moment, especially to gain. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna see if that would help it. Because it seems like at the moment it's like the engine power is just not, it's not able to maintain that engine. So I'm going to descend. I'm gonna just descend. I'll do it via the vertical speed, just so that we can be able to get enough power. Yeah, I keep saying airspeed is low. Yeah, so let me just, like I said, you know, you're gonna get these issues with these aircrafts. I put down, and can you imagine that it looks like it wants to go up? Like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be going up, you're supposed to be going down, mate. Not up, down. So, yeah, it's just a bit wonky sometimes. Yeah, it really is wonky sometimes, you know, the way everything works with it. Yeah, so that's alright. Just have to work with it, I guess. But been doing this, like I said, when I did these streams before, I got issues with it, so I'm expecting all of these issues to happen. Anyway, I'm gonna go on the N1, and I'm gonna get the highest N1. At the moment, we're doing 89. I'm gonna do 91, so that way it climbs a little faster. What is that? What just happened there? Yeah, like for some reason, I don't know, like one time it's showing the right altitude and then one time it's showing a different altitude, so it's a bit wonky at the moment, but I guess we expect that to happen anyway. The whole wonkiness and everything like that. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, the aircraft does work. You just have to make sure that you know what you're doing when you're flying it. And yeah. It's a bit weird. Yeah, the truth, it's a bit weird. It's very, very weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's very, very weird. Right? It's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, explain default can never really get that quality. So I just like I said, without the AutoOrtho, like I wouldn't even fly X-Spin 12. Like AutoOrtho is what making me fly. Like I said, without that I wouldn't even fly. Mhm. Yeah, plenty wonkiness, man. I don't know if it's the simulator or if it's the aircraft are doing this. But it seems like something is causing this issue. Yep. So yeah, it's nice. It's really nice to, like, just to see the whole scenery and everything. Like, look at this parts of the parts of the world. It's so nice. It's not every day you're gonna be in a place where it's just always grass and trees, but in this part of the world, a lot of sand and mountains, and yeah, it's really nice. So we're passing. I mean, I don't even know the name of these places here. Yeah, I don't even know the name of these places right here. But obviously you see slightly lower res in a lot of places because the data, obviously you use satellite data, and satellite data isn't the best across the entire world. So, but I think it's decent enough. That's good enough. And you can always upscale your res if you choose. But I'm doing it on the fly, so this res, because I'm using the program right now, streaming in, because I haven't been on that part of the world. So it's basically streaming in and getting in the ORtho. So you can see that the mountain, it looks really good enough. I think this is not default. You definitely not get any of that in the default X-Plane 12. So I think that's really nice. Imagine being in a passenger seat and you're seeing looking outside and you're seeing the views looking like this. Like, I'll probably have a GoPro if I've ever been on that side of the world. Like, just have a GoPro and then just be taking plenty videos, like, right throughout, just to be able to get to see all the cities and yeah, everything, man. Like, mountains and, like I say, the cities. Oh, a bit wonky, yeah. A bit wonky. So let's actually climb a little higher to 3-1. I'm doing it gradually because this aircraft tends to have a bit of an issue, so I'm just doing everything gradually just to avoid any issues from happening. And yeah, so we're passing over an area. I'm not too sure where we are. What's the name of the area? But roads and nice cities. There's a city on the left, and yeah, really nice. No, I'm not gonna lie, like, it looks really nice. And yeah, so you're seeing that a bit of the issue with the whole everything loading in, both the scenery as well as obviously the clouds and all that. So yeah, so it's gonna be a bit of an issue, but it's nothing that's too bad. But I like how everything looks when it comes to, like, X-Plane 12, like, especially with the AutoOrtho, like how everything sort of mesh in a way. It really gives it a bit of depth, like the whole AutoOrtho. Makes you really want to play X-Plane more. I mean, I'm not trying to, I don't really have any affiliated links or any, and it's not really like sponsored or anything like that. I know I'm not getting any commission out of it, but just playing with X-Plane, it's definitely been, like, I would say, a game changer more than the AutoOrtho. So yeah, that's pretty nice, to see how everything looks so good. As you see, it's like that happens when the whole VisualXP. I mean, it happens with I realize with all the weather engines I've had, whether it's X-Plane or whether it's FSX, all FSX, whether it's P3D, the V1, 2, up to 5, the active sky, the whole weather and everything changes. And the same always looks a look different. The way the weather transitions. So at the moment, I'm seeing here 3 minutes. Applying the next, weather sweep 11 minutes. So you'd have to keep updating the location and the weather, obviously based on it, the data coming in for it to be able to load in everything. So you have to expect all of these, like, little issues here and there. when it comes towards clouds, or when it comes towards even off the awful, because like I say, everything is all satellite, and you know governments don't give away that information just like that. So wow, the center field tanks is dried, so put that off, and the aircraft is slowly climbing to 310. Yeah, so like I said, you know, it's nice, you know, to actually fly with the X-Pin 12, but you know, obviously you have to understand that the satellite data and stuff like that is not it's not just not gonna be like freely, you know, data that they, you know, the governments will release, you know. So and satellites is not all around the world, you know. So, I mean, the satellite is all around the world, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not high resolution satellite all around the world. That's why when if you go on Bing Maps or if you go on Google Maps, you're gonna see some places pretty slightly low res than others. Whereas you know places like Australia, England, they're gonna have like more 4G, 5G data. So you're gonna see the place looking so much better, especially when you get big maps in America. You're gonna get mostly everywhere in America has more up-to-date satellite data, and the reason why it's important is because with the updated satellite, it's also you're gonna get you're gonna see the area like exactly like how it looks. And what people also forget is that with the satellite, based on the date of when those satellite sweep was taken, so sometimes you have the satellite data might be for 2007, so sometimes you might see a house in a place where there is no house right there in the real world, because you know it's not like the satellite data is changing every day. But you know it's not every day, so it would be like a consensus. You see like how a consensus is every 5 years or 10 years. So sometimes the satellite data, if you go on it, then you would see it says like 5 years, 5 years ago. The provider will be like, you know, like I said, 5 years ago or so. So that's something that people tend to forget sometimes. It's not every day that not everywhere in the world is gonna be like the most updated satellite data. So you're gonna expect to get some places, parts of the world that's, you know, it's remote and the data is not gonna be the best. So I think it's important for people to understand that, because some people will be like, you know, they see certain things wrong or whatever. So like with the AutoOrtho, and if you go in the map in the AVITAB, you know, it might be slightly different than what the AutoOrtho is showing. Yeah, because you know, obviously the aircraft has its own provider, data provider, which you can actually change. And so you can go to the settings. I think it's one of them. Right, here we go. And you can see here they have the map data, the OpenStreetMaps, which obviously going to give a more better rendition of the actual real world based on what timing that the satellite is available. So even if you put the OpenStreetMaps of what is right now, but it's based on what is at that date that the OpenStreetMaps had that data. So you might go on Google and then you might see it look different compared to what you have here for the street maps. Because like I said, it's all this on when there's all this weather sweep. So there's the explain one, there's the Metacata, there's the GeoTIFF, there's the Stamen data open. So there's different sources you get your data from. Yeah, there's many different sources you can get your data from. So yeah, there's the open, like I said, the OpenStreetMaps, and which obviously most people are gonna use that one because it's more up to date in terms of what is in the real world, like the actual layout of like for example, like the roads, the buildings, where the geography really. But like I see right now we're passing a road, So if we look down, we're supposed to see a road, but you might not see a road. But here is a road. Here is a road right there. Alright? But sometimes you might not always see that because the AutoOrtho now also streaming data from its source as well. So the when I use the Zibo, obviously the data source would be slightly different compared to yeah, the Zibo one will be slightly different than the AutoOrtho. You'll expect that, but like I said, it depends on when the data source is. Because if you go on Google, like I said, you would and you look at the weather source, data source, sorry, then you would see that the data would be different because it's like a consensus based on the timing of when they take the photo. So you know, if we go right now and you go on like Big Maps and you want to look for a certain place in the world, you might see it looking like there is a building there or somewhere like place that you want to go, but then when you actually, let's say if you actually went there, you don't see the building there. Like, I mean, how many times people have actually gone to a place, right? They've gone to a place, or probably Google a place and look at the location, you know, get directions, and then when you get there, there's no building there. But then you figure, well, why is that happening? Because what happens is that the time of the data would obviously be different. Even if you might figure that's Google, it's showing you, but it's all based on when it was, the timestamp of when that data was actually taken, and obviously based on when the governments and them released that data to the or whether the governments or the companies, whoever's in, you know, obviously that would be connected with companies and to put out the source. Obviously there's Google, there's Bing, there's Firefox, different providers to be able to give data of the world based on the satellites and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know as much more than that. That's the best I can actually tell you right now. And it's nice, you know, to actually visit anywhere around the world actually that has different data. At the moment we have clouds here, so not gonna be able to see much right now. So we're just gonna leave it here for now, and until when we get to areas that has less clouds. Yep, so yeah, at the moment I'm not even too sure that part of the area, but I'll show you guys. You know, this is where we're at the moment. Yeah, I'm not too sure this part of the road, but getting a little bit more towards here, I have the SFD Global. Yeah, I have SFD Global, so you would see that the building artifacts will be looking so much more different, or looking different than Hamad or that area in Tehran, because I have the Middle East, the SFD for Middle East, so you're gonna see the buildings when we get closer or when we start to descend. To look so much different than, like I said, Tehran, and that's because of um, not because it's it's a different the area that the SFD has. It has America, some parts of America. It has I don't think it has England. It doesn't have well, actually it has America, but it's more like California. California. Hi, Switzerland. How are you? Hope you're having a good time. Are you do you fly as well? Do you like explain? Mm. If you like explain, you can let me know. I like explain, to be honest. So many places, so many well, with the AutoOrtho it makes things look so much better. Yeah, that's what I find. Oh, that's the only issue. It's just the whole clouds issue that I find, but other than that, it looks really nice. Like, the whole AutoOrtho, which I have running in the background. So yeah, there it is in the background, picking up all the data. Since I haven't been on that side of the world, like, it's gonna, it's obviously taking in all the data, so it's gonna look different. Yeah, but if anybody else ever want to fly this part of the world, I guess we can, we can fly together if you guys really want to. So you see the slight change in data here. So obviously that's more default here, and that's more photo up here. So whether this is the part that the Asia, because it's Asia, in the program, I have, like I said, for the scenery, I have Europe, but I don't have Asia to some extent. This is the Asia offer. I mean, I have the Asia, sorry, but I don't have I don't think it's connected for every single part, sorry. So yeah, so it's based on the stream area that it has. So what I think is it's not going beyond this part of Asia. So yeah, so that's why I think. I'm not too sure, but that's what it seems like at the moment. Yeah. Hi, Nicholas. Hi. How are you? Hopefully, you're having a good time. Yeah. What is the Max? Is that a Max team? Yeah. Well, it is a Max team design. Yeah, it is a Max team design. But to be honest, I think what happened is that they basically had this aircraft. I think it was unlicensed. Yeah, I think it was unlicensed. That's what I think. So basically, it's like they copy, obviously, like open source. Like they copied the ZiboMod 737 and basically used that. Basically used the ZiboMod. And then yeah, just saw your stream with the 30 chat design or whatever. Oh yeah, man. And even that as well. I mean, I'm using the chat design, but the Copilot was from my X-Plane 11. So there isn't an updated one yet, so I actually just got to work with my A330, and yeah, so really and truly, like yeah, like getting things to work, especially in XPeng 12, like it's been a hassle. Yeah, I don't care about I don't care about the stealing shit they say. Yeah, to be honest, like I mean, I like the aircraft. I ain't gonna lie. Like I mean, it has its issues. I'm gonna go in the cockpit. It has its issues here and there, but it works. I think it works. You know, it really works. Um, it's just the throttles. They have some slight issues with the throttles. So the power, it's supposed to be at flight level 350, but it's having a lot of performance issues. So in terms of the power, because obviously it's like a copied sort of aircraft with the Zibo, yeah, something like that. But whether we could use it, I'm not sure. Does the Max Team 737 function well? Yeah, it actually works. Like everything about it works. Actually, everything in it works. It only works though. It only works if you have the mods connected properly. So you need to make sure that the Zibo mod is actually working with the mods, because what you had to do was basically take the Zibo mod, copy the Zibo mod, then copy the Max Team, but you have to actually have the latest Zibo mod, and also like the files for the Max Team has to be compatible enough for that mod, that version of the mod. But obviously right now, since the Max Team no longer operating anymore because of unlicensing issues, what happens is that you're going to you find that the aircraft gonna have some issues in terms of like sound, because you know updates, because the aircraft is not like the most updated one with the Zibo. So the sounds is a bit of an issue. You're gonna get some controls issues here, and say the throttles sometimes have an issue. The latest ZiboMod, yeah, the latest ZiboMod. So what I mean latest ZiboMod, like the latest Zibo. I think the latest I think is well, the one I'm using right now. I can actually check that out. Let me see. Okay, so the version I'm using right now is 4.1.12, sorry. So that's one. So I actually had to, I think there's a slightly more updated one, probably 13, but I'm using. Yeah, so the sound bank issue and shit. Yeah, mine has sound bank issue and shit. Yeah. Exactly. I have the same sound bank issue. Yeah, the same sound bank issue. The a bit of the controls, but I found on this stream that the controls didn't actually, like, I didn't really have much like control issues where the plane just bizarrely just turn left or right or whatever. Like the starting, when I didn't have the most updated one, like the controls was pretty shit to say the least. But right now it's like it's okay. I didn't really have any issues. So you're gonna get issues with it based on if you have it properly. Zibo 4.1.12, yeah, that's the one I'm using right now with it, and it actually works. So yeah, it actually works. So that's why I think it's good. That it's actually working with it. Yeah, and you know it's stable at the moment. Like it's not really giving me any crashes. I haven't had any crashes with it at all. Like I've flown with it every single time. No crashes. Everything works. Like I said, it's just the like you said, the same sound bank issue thing. Let me go to this view. Let me see if I can change, because I'm using a little mod here, sound mod thing on the side here. No, but that's the most, to be honest. No, I can't really do anything about it right now in terms of the sound. Yeah, but that's as long as the fundamental function works, can have enough extras, I think it's fine. Yeah, exactly. So for me, that's what I find. Like that was like, you know what? Like I feel like I should fly more with this with the Max, because I mean it's more being used. It's starting to become more used now around the world, because you know the Max is so much better. You know, obviously with fuel as well as space, because I've flown many times in the Max now. Um, and the baggage space and everything. So I mean, like flying with it is really nice. Like you know, the engine sounds like the engine sounds. My engine sounds like if you go to like at the start, where when I was pushing back on the video on the live, and you go and hear the sounds, like the sounds was actually there. So I found out it's really nice, like hearing the sounds of the Max for this aircraft. So I think it was nice. In X-Plane 11, it works without issues before. Oh. Okay, well, I uninstalled my Xplane 11 because I have both 11 and 12, but I uninstalled all my 11 now since I have 12 now, and I find 12 is really nice. Xplane 12 is it's I'm hoping at 12.1 because I have a video up in my channel about it. Um, yeah, I have a video with the whole Xplane 12 12.1, so I'm really looking forward to that one coming out pretty soon, that version. Yeah, I like how the Max looks. Yeah, it looks nice, man. Like I really like it. Like it's not bad plane, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I think the Max design team, I guess they just had to basically get a license and everything sorted out so that they can be able to use it, because I was looking for it and I was like, to me, I can remember in when I had the 11 at the time, and I was just gonna go and look for the Max, and all of a sudden I saw that the website went down, and I was like, damn, what's happened there? And yeah, it seems like the website is down. You can't get any files, and nobody can really get files unless if somebody actually has the files. So at the moment, this is the Max, but this is the Max files for the Xplane 12. Yes, it is the Max files for Xplane 12, but it would have been updated up to February. So I have until February. So for March, April, I don't have any I don't have the updated one for March, obviously because of you know, the whole licensing issues and them shutting down or whatever. So I kept my Xplane 11 because of my flight factor 757, the 767, but I can't stand I can't stand it, especially how good Xplane 12 looks. Yeah, Xplane 12 is really nice. Like, you know, I like all the functions, all the features of Xplane 12. But yeah, the I really want to get the flight factor 757 and the 767. But I don't know, like I really want to get it. I just think like the simulator needs like a, you know, like a medium haul. Um, that's why I said, well, I don't have it, so that I use the A330 now since I have the JAR Designs A330. Yeah. What time is it there? Oh, actually, the current time would be obviously that would be like 18:55 Zulu, but I just changed the timing because obviously I wanted to get it to daytime, you know, to be able to see all around. Yeah, but I using the AutoOrtho, and that's why earlier in the stream, then you know you would have seen a lot of the AutoOrtho and you know, of this part of the world, because like I haven't been in this part of the world in a very long time. So you know, it's always trees and stuff like that in America, and you know, mountains and stuff, but I really wanted to see how the whole land part in this section. As you can see, right now there is no data for Asia because the AutoOrtho. So if I get here, the AutoOrtho, I have Asia, but it seems like it's based on this section, or not the whole of Asia, but like parts of Asia. I took a screenshot to see. Actually, I'll get it for you. So the AutoOrtho is on a up to about a certain part. So I took a screenshot a while ago. I don't know if you guys, and you see the difference here? So it seems like that part of Asia, once you reach this part of Asia, it seems like it so I don't know if that's part of Africa side, whether I had to get the Africa to get that part, but to me Asia's supposed to be all of that, so I'm not sure what's happened there. But yeah. Yeah, the 7.5 and the 7.6 is good. I have the 7.6.4 for X-Pen12 and it looks uh, giving me so many problems. Oh yeah, like yeah, the 7.6. I actually really want. I've been watching. I think his name is Q8 Pilot. Q8 Pilot, like his videos, the way like he did it. You know, it makes you really, you know, really want to have it. Been actually saying, you know, whether I should get it, but like I'm looking at what, you know, I've been spending so much money on all these aircrafts and all these things, so so I'm like, I really want to know what's the best thing to actually get. I have the A350 in the sim. Yeah, I have the A350. That cost me a lot of money as well. And yeah, I have the BSS pack with it. So which other aircraft? I have the towless. Well, most of the towless. I have the A340, the A321 Neo, the A320 Neo. Um, which other aircraft? Yeah. So yeah, and the JAR designs. I have a Concorde. So these are like some of the planes that I have for X-Pen12 at the moment. Yeah, Q8 pilot streams about the 747-400. Yeah, exactly. Like, and it looks really nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm, yeah, patiently waiting for the 777 V2. Yeah. Because I have most of my videos. Like, I have videos on that, so I probably can show you guys. If you go on like on my channel, you know, if you go on my channel, let me go up here. On my channel, you know, so many of my videos right here. I have, you know, some videos I did because I'm part of the forums and that, so did some content on that. But you know, I'm really looking out. So this one is very, you know, if you guys or whoever that wants to know about the 777 V2. So this is a lot of things that it has, like the V2. So you can see here it has the CDU, the EF CDU free. You know, there you see here, CDU free is gonna have CDU free. It's gonna have the EFB gonna be available. You know, the EFB as you can see here. So there's so many things with the V2 that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I believe tallest planes are the only airlines worth to buy. Yeah, that's the thing with X-Plane though. That's the thing I think like people don't like about X-Plane. Like with X-Planes, like there's only a few aircrafts you can actually use with X-Plane. And I think yeah, I need to get more. I really want more like more, you know, variations, because like even the A350, like I have the A350 and I was saying in a stream, not in a stream, actually on my channel, I was like, I need a like I can't wait for them to do the V2 for the A350. I think it's towless, but I think that's for Microsoft, is it? The towless and builds, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's a video that made me subscribe. Yeah, bro. Thanks. You know, shout out to you, you know, shout out to you. You know, yeah, big hats out to you, Nicholas. Oh, you mean like, oh, right. Yeah, so yeah, with the you know, they have circuit breakers. I think circuit breakers is good. You know, the circuit breakers, they work. Some of them don't work. You know, so you can see, yeah. So it's nice that, you know, the that's for obviously explain. So which other one? The sounds. Oh, there's sounds as well. So yeah, you know, I like that they have some new sounds. So I guess you guys can hear that. Yeah, so yeah. So to be honest, like I feel like it's nice because I actually have the flight factor and I had it for yeah, I had the flight factor and I had it for X-Plane I have it for X-Plane 11, you know, I bought that and X-Plane I think 10 at the time. So yeah, obviously they said that there's not going to be a discounted price for the X-Plane 12 version, so it's going to be a whole new product. So basically you had to pay for the whole X-Plane 12. Which I think, oh my God, like I mean, people have been spending so much money on all of these aircrafts, especially those that are not even the best. So like, oh, why you want to just keep making people keep spending a lot of money all the time? So, I mean, I understand it's a whole new product, but still, yeah. But even if it's a whole new product, like, why you want to make people go and pay for a whole new, like, you know, full price? Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a hefty price. It's probably gonna be more than $60. That's for sure. Definitely be about like $70. Definitely gonna be around $70. Yeah, so yeah, what other thing it has? They say no CDU, they say no CPDLC as of yet, but yeah, I mean, this is the most important part, I think, the CDU free with the whole intercom and everything. I mean, the circuit breakers is okay. It's nice that they have circuit breakers, you know, they can get failures and stuff like that, but I know they were testing that. I have a video coming up pretty soon talking about the LNAV, VNAVs and stuff. So we're gonna be talking a little bit more about that. They have yeah, so many other things. So but obviously everyone's waiting for PMDG as well, or even the A3 the A380. But for anybody who wants to know about how I got the AutoOrtho, so here is the place that I you know I have an ultimate guide. I think it's part of this description, I believe, of this at the bottom, so that you guys can see. So that's just because a lot of people have been asking me, some in the community have been asking me, in the Discord channel have been asking as well. People around been asking how to get it. Not just set up, because they know all the videos showing you how to get it set up, but uh, setting it up is not the issue. Yeah, when the 777-200ER releases, I won't buy it. I'm just gonna wait for the 300ER, but at least it will release finally. I think they said it was gonna be released at the time. PMDG said like within 2 months. So I'm anticipating that it should be out just now because I realized that they released some pictures. They released some pictures of the cockpit and yeah, some other pictures as well for PMDG. So yeah, everyone's gonna be waiting for that. um, well, most people are obviously gonna be waiting for PMDG, you know, for Microsoft. But I think like back to the V2, I think. To be honest, I really think the V2 is an aircraft that, for explain that people really will be waiting for, I would say, because there is no a good 747 in the sim. I mean, the 747 is the Dash 8 is not great. The whole visual looking is not great. I mean, apart from Tolis is obviously there, but that's the Airbuses. So we really need a really good a Boeing aircraft. They really need a good Boeing aircraft, you know, in the sim. So, and unfortunately, there isn't much in X-Plane. So let me see how far am I from from top of climb. Top of descent, sorry. Top of descent is in about 100. Not too far. Yeah, not too far. At the moment, I don't think there is. Oh, let me see. Doha is online. Yeah, I guess. So I'm using this program, Pilot Swift GUI, which you guys know of, which gives me pretty much everything. So this is. Oh, it just disconnected. Sorry about that. Yes, yeah, so basically this program, you know, I can be able to see so many things. Aircrafts. Oh, I press that again to press cancel. I can see the aircrafts. I can see what models they're using. If they're using the right models. So at the moment, all these models are actually the right models showing in the sim. So the 777 Whiskey as Emirates, and the A350-900 as Qatar, as well as the Boeing 777, the 200 as Speedbird. So that is actually depicted in the sim. Yeah, so let me get back to what you're saying. Yeah, the 747 Phyllis is good, but too hard to fly. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I used to like it. I actually have it, the SSG, the 747, but I just threw that away. Like I was like, nah, I'm not gonna fly this anymore. So I was like, yeah, forget that, because like I didn't really like the whole visuals and everything. So the 747, the fellas, I actually contemplated on getting it because I feel like, you know, in the sim it's too much like automated system. So I really want to get back into the old cockpit. So I have the PMDG DC6, which I'm gonna be doing a whole new series with very soon. That's gonna be, and I think it's gonna be called Visiting Africa. So we're gonna be doing a lot of pilot life there, like using the old school aircrafts, traveling around Africa. So you know you're gonna look out for that coming probably in about a couple weeks time. We're gonna be starting that. I have another series running already, so that's the Caribbean GA tour. So I have a couple legs to do again. Visiting the Caribbean for the World Update 15. Yeah, the SSG 747 is also flyable, but nah, yeah, I don't. Yeah, nah, man, like the SSG, nah, like I rather just use my TOLIS, and the thing is like the fact that you have to look for takeoff performance charts and all these things. So that's why like with the A350, I don't like that you know you don't have anything really to be able to calculate like, you know, speeds and all that. So I think like even if this ZiboMod, like you only have, which I don't understand why you only have a takeoff. Where is it? I think it's up here. You only have a takeoff performance thing, but you don't even have a. Actually, I like you have a landing, sorry, but you don't even have a takeoff. So I don't get it, and I find a lot of the aircrafts doing that. Like, is it a one thing or not? Then install the Air Force One E for the night watch mode. The visuals and sound, yeah. Actually, I have to get some of these aircrafts, so I'm gonna be doing them pretty soon enough. But yeah, I want to get to like doing more of the old school you know, cockpits and stuff like that, so I can fly more with that. I'm just gonna prep very fast for arrival, very fast, and then catch up with you just now. So the arrival is going to be uh, BAYAN at Doha. Runway in use at the moment is 34 left and 34 right. So I'm gonna put that in 34 left, 34 right. I'll put 34 right, and it's gonna I'm gonna get the approach at OTHH. Okay, so let me see. The arrival is going to be. I'm gonna look for the arrival first, and then. Okay. So with my flight plan, it says BOPOV and BAYAN. So I'm just looking for the arrival on my chat here. Yeah. So when I get these aircraft, then I'll start to fly more of those aircraft. So okay. All right. So yeah, so it's going to be said BAYAN. So I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there is I don't think we have actual arrival. It's it's BAYAN and then direct pre-fall. So that's the routine. So alright, so there's not really a star. It's just from BAYAN and then radar vectors. So to top of descent is 9 nautical miles. Okay. Yeah, so to top of descent is 9 nautical miles. Alright, so we're getting ready here for descent, guys. And I'm gonna we like I said, down here we have the SFD Global. So I have the SFD Global, so I'm just gonna go all the way down. I'm gonna actually tune into Doha Center, so that actually not Doha, Emirates Center 131.15, and I'm gonna I'll contact them to let them know. Yeah, because I'm on Vatsim at the moment. Okay. Alright, so top of descent is within 3 nautical miles. Alright, so at the moment there's clouds, so we don't see much now, but when we get lower then we'll see a lot more. Yeah, we have to see a lot more. I literally just met this girl on this evening. Lol. Good for you, mate. Alright, so we're gonna get our descent, and REC, we're gonna be throttling down and descending. So we're gonna monitor the descent and see how it is. I'm gonna contact Emirates Center and see what they're saying.
73, be stand 612 today, taxi via Charlie, and then Mike 3.
Alright, yeah, so we're descending. We're descending now, guys.
And over 7 Alpha X-ray, climb flight level 360.
Alright. Yeah, so hour and 23 minutes descending. Ooh, descending pretty quick. Let me contact Emirates. Emirates Center, good day, Qatar 493 with you, sending out of flight level 284.
I don't cover Doha. Continue, I need to contact Doha radar 121.1.
Roger, contact Doha radar 121.1 at 493. Thank you so much, have a good day. Okay, so 121.1. So 121.1, which I have on. Alright, so I'm gonna contact them. Doha radar at 493 is descending out of flight level 26267, directing to BAYAN.
Qatari 493 Doha radar, reset transponder set squawk 2174.
Alright. Squawk 21, did you say squawk 2174? Qatar 493. 217.
Qatari 493 squawk 2174.
Oh, so it's out here. Squawking 2174 at 493. Alright. 2174. Alright, so yeah guys, we set our descent. So I'm using this program, like I said, VisualXP for the clouds, and that's what giving me this really nice clouds for Iceland 12. So he calling me now, 34. Expecting radar vectors for runway 34 right, Qatar 493. Alright, so for the chats, say 8,000. They say descend to 18, for 8,000 and speed 180 knots. Qatari 493.
Qatari 493, continue descent altitude 8,000 feet, QNH 1009 and left 180.
Roger, left 180. Left 180, QNH 1019 and down at 8,000 feet, Qatari 493. Alright, so right, so that was the clearance he gave us for descent. Yeah, guys, you know it's starting to get a little bit, you know, a bit interesting here. So just get in the airport, and let me see if Doha, if I get any chats here, or else I'll just use my JeppView. Oh, okay, well, none here, so I'll just use my JeppView. So I guess you guys can see on my JeppView chats. So there's the Doha, and runway 34 right taken for arrivals. So runway 34 right is this one. So we'll be probably exiting. I'll put low brakes. Actually, I'll check my let me check my performance chart. Well, I don't have to check speed performance. I'll just use the one here with the aircraft. So I will go on to, if I can remember, oh right, it's a landing. So the runway is 34 right, and the wind at the moment is, so if I look at it, it's a wind is 1009. So I'm gonna write that 10. Oh, wrong. 100/9. Why is it doing that? 100/9. There we go. And the temperature is 28 and altimeter 1009. QNH is 1009, so let me put that 1009. There we go. So that's all set. Temperature is 28. QNH is 1009. And flaps 40, auto, anti-ice off, brakes is on, we put brakes to about 2. Non-auto, first is, okay, that's all good. And let's see what the weight is for the aircraft. 59.9. Let's put that to about 59. Oh. Let's put that to about 59.5. Why is it doing that? 59. Alright, I put it at 9,500, something like that. And yeah, we'll leave that like that. So let's see what it says. Auto brakes 2 will give us 2,000 meters. So let's see what the runway 2,000 meters is 4,000. So let's say should exit about Alpha 6. Yeah, should exit about Alpha 6. Alright, so we have that. We have our performance. You should be landing with flaps 30. Flaps 30? Flaps 30? Let me see. Flaps 30? Why 30? Why not 40? Is it performance? What do you want me to do? Wait. 30 or 40? I know normally people land with 40 anyway. Like normal flaps is 40. I mean it's not windy, so I mean you use flaps 40 because it's not really windy, so not too bad. It's just 10 knots. Yeah, not too windy, so I'll use I'll use 40. Let me see. Unless you want to drag out your approach, 30 is recommended. Oh, you mean like take long to come and land? 40 is for short runways. Yeah, I know like when you really to have a faster speed, or actually to get there faster. Oh, you know what? Fine. We'll use 30 so that we don't take too long on the approach. 22 says 2. So let's get 55, 59. 59.9, 59.5, sorry.
Speedbird 123, we are established.
Somewhere like that. And let's say 30, so that's that one. Okay, so I'm really hoping that the I'm hoping the AutoOrtho doesn't have no issue here, and then it's actually showing Doha. Yeah, because I know sometimes some places like it tend to not show it, and if it doesn't show it, then we know we have an issue here. Alright, so I don't know why it keeps disconnecting. Hopefully that's not a problem. Yeah. Don't listen to your car. Like 40 is fine, honestly. Yeah, I know 40 is fine to be honest, but I guess he wants me to fly 30, so yeah, we just go what he wants. I mean, 40 is perfectly fine, but yeah. Oh. Qatar 493 descending to 4,000 feet. Okay, so they just tell us to 4,000 feet. So we're descending to 4,000 feet. Ooh. Alright, so here is the runway over there. And we already passed 10,000, so let's put the landing lights on. I'll put the as well, and then I'll let the passengers know. And I'll just give them a little, or the cabin crew, give them a little, oh, yeah, let's give them a little chime. Alright, so, alright, okay. Yeah, but I mean, it's normal. 40 is a dragger, but burns more fuel than approaches. Don't say like, like you know better. Yeah, guys, I mean, it's not bad. 40 is not bad. I mean, 40 is obviously, like you say, the good thing about 40 or 30 is like, you know, it obviously will put down the nose a bit more so you can see more. But I'm hoping that the AutoOrtho is actually working. Oh, let me see, because sometimes I realize in Europe that I can't see. Certain places I realize Germany with the AutoOrtho it doesn't really work. So let me see. It seems like it's actually showing, so that's pretty okay. Yeah, but Germany, it has an issue with Germany for some reason. He didn't tell me any location. He didn't tell me where to go, like where the 10 degrees are. So yeah. Did you say the right turn?
Right turn 200 degrees.
Right turn heading 200 degrees. And can you set the descent altitude to get to, sir?
Qatar 493, altitude 2,000 feet.
Altitude 2,000 feet. And right heading 290 degrees. Qatar 493. Alright. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a bit of this, just a bit of the speed brakes. Gonna go down to 2,000. There we go, 2,000 set. Yes, guys. Oh, this is gonna be very interesting, guys. This is gonna be very, very interesting. Yeah, so yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're almost there, and yeah, looking really forward to this one.
Qatar 493, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Reducing speed 190 knots, Qatar 493. So you're reducing speed?
Qatar 493, you're not turning 200, you are now on 270.
Yeah, I asked you if it was 280 for the heading. So he said turn left to head in 200. Qatar 493.
Qatar 493, turn left heading 170 degrees.
Left heading 170 degrees, Qatar 493. So we see they have a few aircrafts at the airport. And here is the airport down there. You see we have a Speedbird 123. Yeah. So we're just reducing speed, so we're gonna get flaps 1. And like I said, we're gonna be exiting somewhere around either Alpha 6 for the, yeah, so that's what we're looking at. Alright, we see they have another aircraft coming on arrival. Yeah, we have another aircraft coming on arrival. So what's that aircraft? HZMF. I mean, I can always check it out, which I like. That's what I like about this program. I can actually see, I can see who's oh, press cancel, sorry. So the models, so I'm gonna go to the models. HM, he is in a 737, and it is, yeah, whatever call sign that is. But he's in a 737-800. So that's what I really like about this pilot, Swift Pilot GUI. And the QNH is 1009, right? So let me put flaps 2. Actually, you can get flaps 5.
Speedbird 123, turn left on Bravo, taxi to
And
standard
on this side, I'll put on this side as well, 1009.
left on Bravo, stand of choice, Speedbird 123.
There we go. 1009. There we go. They're reaching to 2000 feet. So yeah, I don't know why that just keep disconnecting today. I think it's because of like just too much of the loads. That's why. All right. So put on arm. So we have the arm speed brakes. Yeah. So
Hotel Zulu Foxtrot 1, turn right on Kilo, taxi to standard choice.
so here's the airport. So we're gonna turn around and then come back and land this way.
Right on Kilo, taxi.
I really like X-Plane, guys. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like I really like X-Plane. Like it's just so much easy to move around.
For 103, turn left heading 310
Left.
degrees, clear as approach runway 34 right, report established.
Left heading 300 degrees, and then we'll report established for runway 34 right approach Qatari 493. Okay. Alright, so text. Actually, you can go on the Texas chat to see this is common. Qatari, he said 310. Alright, so that's what they want me to 310.
Taxi via Echo 1, Charlie, holding point Alpha.
Alright, so when we're ready, we're gonna put VR1 lock. So the VR actually works, the VR lock localizer. That works. So 3-1, well, you say 3-1 because obviously you want us to intercept. So yeah, guys, we're coming back and land for runway 34. Oh, this is interesting. This is gonna be exciting. This is gonna be very exciting. Yeah, guys, you know Doha. You know, I haven't been anywhere on that side of the world. You know, I've been in Europe, but not really Middle East. So, and I'm gonna get the approach plate to let me see what altitude it's supposed to be at. 2000 to last, so I think we're supposed to already be descending, aren't we? Yeah. So we're gonna get flaps and then get gear down and establish Qatari 493.
Qatari 493, wind 100 degrees, 9 knots, 135, clear to land.
Alright, so time got to land runway 34 right, Qatari 493. Alright, so let's disconnect the autopilot. Right, there we go, and let's get the speeds. What happened is that we was a bit too high, so let's get the gear down. Gear coming down. It's a bit too much off, too high, sorry, so that's why. But going to just remove the flight director so we don't have that bothering. Flight director's off, landing lights is already off. Put the taxi lights on, and speeds. I'm gonna start to get speeds down. 160. Gonna get the trims. Make sure I get better trims. You already cleared me to land. because I don't think there is any there's no other ATC. So all right, so now I'm gonna put that's supposed to work, but it's not working. So all right, so let's see what the speed is. It's 142. Oh, so we're going a little bit too low. So let's trim back up. Let's trim back up. Trim back up. Trim back up. Okay, so flaps. We get flaps 40. There we go. And we get in there, guys. We get in there. We're getting there. And you can hear the sounds. The sounds is really nice. And trim back down. There we go. We're getting a bit too high now. Let's come back down. Come back down. Yeah, it's very windy though. So. Oh. There we go. So we have a bit of crosswind. Yeah, we have a crosswind landing today for sure. So it's windy. Okay, so we're gonna be exiting on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There you go. All right. And reversers. All right. There we go. There we go. Stick forward. There we go. That was perfect. That was really nice. Really nice, guys. That was really nice. And yeah. All right. There we go. All right. So I think like we miss. All right. So we're gonna remove the reversers. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And we're just going to make sure we get everything off. There we go. All right. So I think like I missed my my exit, because remember I said Alpha 6, but what happened is that yeah, I was the aircraft was blowing too much, so yeah, it was blowing around, like moving around too much, so that's all right. So you're gonna get flaps coming back in. It's coming back in. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna exit left. There we go. And I'm gonna remove the there we go, and I remove that. Okay, and I'm gonna tell him I'm vacated. That was pretty intense, guys. I'm gonna that was pretty intense. That was pretty intense. Roger, left on Bravo and stand of choice, Qatari 493. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, I had to thank him, because he dealt a lot of, dealt with me along this whole coming into the land. It was a bit entertaining, I would say. Yes, guys, so that was pretty interesting. Very, very interesting, I'm gonna lie. Whew. I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit tired as well, Alright, so the flaps is in. So I'm just gonna take out the controls here. Gonna remove the auto brakes. Whew. That was pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was pretty intense. Yeah, that was pretty intense. Alright, so yeah, so I'm just gonna basically remove the rest of the stuff. Since we have the taxi light on, you can get that off. Get the and then we'll get the APU to start. Okay, so the passengers must be really pleased, you know, with the whole landing, you know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would be, you know, wherever they are. But anyways, let's get back inside. That was pretty intense. So we're taxiing down like here, and then we'll probably go into the terminal on Bravo. Let's see. Oh, let me remove the follow. Why is it? It's supposed to remove. There we go. And then yeah, we'll probably go to any one of them. Whichever one lower down on Bravo. So there's an aircraft. Let me see who's there. Oh, and he's up. That was pretty nice, man. This is default, by the way. Default Doha. Yeah, that's pretty default. Pretty much default, yeah. Let me see.
447, identified on departure, climb unrestricted, flight level 230, track direct outside.
Okay, so the APU is on. We'll leave that till when we get closer towards the stand. That was pretty intense though, I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty intense. Yeah, so I have to get another aircraft, man. Like, I really need to get another aircraft, man, for the sim, because I feel like the sim, like, you know, you need some really good aircrafts, like, not just one or two, you know, you really need more than that. So, yeah, that's my issue, man. That's my issue with the sim. Just give me a second here, guys. Alright. But like the graphics is obviously going to be an issue for Explain as well, because the graphics is better obviously with Microsoft. Well, I mean, is it? I'm not sure if I could say that, because Microsoft graphics is it's okay, but it has an issue as well. And to be honest, most of these airports, these simulators, they need a really strong system. They need a really strong system. I mean, and yeah, I mean, I have a RTX 4050, RTX 4050, but I mean, even if I have the RTX 4050, you know, that's just for rendering a bit, but it still needs CPU that can be able to, and the cores, like very strong cores, to be able to run the game, like, you know, without issues. What I mean cores is like, I mean like, you know, the cores for the you know, I have 8 core. So I want to make sure that the cores can be able to support it, you know, whether it's very strong cores, because some of them, like, it's like engine, you know, like a cylinder, like a V8 engine or something. Like, if it, even if you have a V8, but like, let's say based on the timing, if it can't really like give you that much frequency based on, because you probably use it for more than 20 years, then obviously it's not going to be able to give you that V8 power. So that's the thing, like, you need a really beefy system that can be able to give that. And yeah, so via Bravo, then we're just gonna go into anyone. We're gonna go right here. I mean, you could have probably tell us, like, you know, to a gate. Well, probably we could have asked him as well. But you know, he was like, you know, just. But I think what happened is, that if he's just controlling, then he can't really, he probably doesn't have the ground layout, because he's but he's a approach controller, so he probably does have it. But it depends. I'm an S1, so I kind of know that. So yeah. So this is all default anyway. So we'll just probably take it right. Actually, no, not here. That's just a light. So at the moment, let me see my performance. I still have 6 gigs of VRAM of memory available left out of my 24, and my CPU using only about 40% utilization. My GPU is using 4.8 of the VRAM, 4.8 gigabytes of VRAM. I think with Microsoft, I find it uses like 5.5. At the moment, I have it. You can throttle back down to 6, and then what happens is it have turbo boost. So from since I have it on performance mode, it increases to about 8. So I can get 8 gigabytes of VRAM with turbo boost. Yeah. Okay, so let me. All right. So let's get here. Oh, all right. Okay. And I think we can do with about here. Okay. So I think parking brakes is set. Everything else, we'll put the APU 1 and 2 on, the APU bleed. I'm gonna cut the engines 1 and cut engines 2. Let me see if you guys can hear that. Hopefully you guys can probably hear that engine shutting down. Yeah, I think you guys probably heard that. Yeah. So yeah, that was the flight, guys. Really nice. I'm not gonna lie, really enjoyed this one. So I'm just gonna do the rest of the things to put off here. So since we'll tell the passengers that they can basically get off. Okay, so seatbelt signs off. We get the open the door. Now we're you know, whoever can and I think if I remember, is it Shift G? Can toggle the default gateway, yeah. Jetway, sorry. Shift G, right. So that's the thing. Oh. Yeah, not sure why that did that, but anyways. That was pretty awesome. Alright, so everything else, we'll put the electrics off. Put the probes off as well. Window heats come off. Yaw dampers off. And we put the anti-collision lights all off. Alright, so that's pretty much everything all sorted out here. And yeah, we're pretty much here in Doha. So yep, guys, Doha. I think the control tower, the controllers went off. So that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, guys, at Doha, you know, so I'm just showing you a little bit about around Doha. You know, it would be nice if I had a period one, but I don't at the moment. I have for Microsoft, but not for this one. That's okay. Right now in Doha, it will be about what, 11 o'clock in the night. Doha, I think somewhere around there. Anyways, guys, I know this is gonna be the end, guys. You know, thank you so much. You know, thank you for everything. You know, really like it. You know, thank you. So, guys, I'm gonna see you on the next one, guys. So, thank you so much. See you. Bye bye.